Hail and well met friends! Landing here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were trying to find out what the heck the Rangers were up to while we were in Wildermore, and well, now we're going to find out. Halberad, might I have a word? My brother returned from his sojourn in the mountains, and he says a small group of warriors makes their way hither. More of the Falcon clan? I asked him, but he was not certain. He has gone back to Radnir to cut them off before they arrive. Elro here pauses, and you can tell he is struggling to find the right words. Soon he continues. We have been through much, my friend, and will certainly see more danger before we find Aragorn. But I feel I must ask, why do we linger in Tower Mithradis? I understand that much hurt was done to us here, and the desire to avenge our fallen is great, but delay may prove as deadly. Then you agree that the time has come to leave this place? I am glad to hear it. You should tell your men it is so. Some of them have expressed a desire to leave soon. Alright, let's filter out world chat. Okay, let's continue along. The earth rumbles and shakes as often it has of late. And, you know, world chat's great. It's awesome, but when I'm trying to read story stuff, it gets in the way. The rumbling in the earth is getting worse, Halberad. Oh. The rumbling in the earth is getting worse, Halberad. I do not like it. Saradane listens as you explain it is time for the Grey Company to leave Tal Mithradis. That is wise. I have already decided it was time to leave, and I wanted to see if you agreed with me. I wish to leave Tal Mithradis, but I wish to travel north, not south. Saradane sees you puzzled expression and hurries to explain. Many of our brothers have fallen on this road, and it grieves me to think that they must be laid to rest in these hostile southern lands. They are Dunedain. They should be brought back to the northern lands they held dear. I propose to bring their bodies by wagon back to their homes. I do not wish to abandon Aragorn, but our brothers deserve better than they will get here. You agree? Thank you, Halberad. I will see to making the arrangements at once. Alright. He's gonna help packing. Okay, I'm glad there's these interlude quests so I can get extra XP. The earth rumbles and you hear Corner's frustrated exclamations. No. I just had those right. Careful! Careful. Cornir, I have been collecting the weapons the Falcon clan left behind when we drove them into the caves. This accursed shaking in this earth is making it more difficult than it need be. Golidir listens as you explain your decision for the Grey Company to continue on its road, and his face becomes a thundercloud. That is an impossibility, Halberad. We cannot leave yet. Lew Brennan still lives, and his cronies. You cannot have forgotten the wounds he gave us, and the lives his treachery cost. We must have our vengeance upon him before we go. It is too dangerous to leave the enemy. Lew Brennan must pay for his betrayal. Halberad, I agree with Golidir. The Falcon clan is too dangerous to ignore. Okay. Well, we are getting quite the survey here. Right, what are all these skills anyway? Quick stab, wide sweep, Grey Courage, 15% extra melee damage, and blow the Duna line heals. Okay. Do you feel the rumblings in the earth, Halberad? They are getting worse. It almost sounds as if... well... Calangard trails off embarrassed. You prompt him to continue. but his tone remains sheepish. Well, it sounds as if a great beast was running beneath the earth, shaking the ground with fury of its passage. Could such a creature be? You may think such things are province of children's tales, but I have seen many strange and wondrous things in my life, Halbarad, and learning of these wonders keeps me putting one foot before the other. If there is such a beast, we must know if it possesses a threat to our people, and the good people of Dunland, mustn't we? Can you say with an absolute certainty that the shaking of the earth is not a threat to us? I cannot. It is one of my worries. Okay. Time to find Radnir. You have stumbled into the middle of a surprise attack, Halbarad. Are you willing to fight alongside me? Oh, you are on the right side of an ambush this time. We are doing the ambushing. Eladin and I have lured a small group of the Falcon clan back here. They think they have us on the run, but they are about to be surprised. Are you ready? This way, Halbarad, and quickly. That elf has played us for a fool. He has given us the slip. We are undone. Yeah, it's so horrible. I don't know why I'm healing already. But I'm spamming. Alright, you guys. Time to die. Well done. Well done. I'm not used to you being on this side of the fight. Of an ambush, Radnir. Do you choose not to help because you were busy working on wit, Prestia, dear? I cannot believe you allow Lubrinid to live. This is the situation in which we find ourselves, Halbarad. The Falcon clan harries us from the mountains and caves in which they fled. The earth shakes and rumbles more and more with each passing day. Our numbers diminish the further south we travel. Brothers and friends lost to death or urgent need in distant lands. You are leader. What road or roads should we take from here? How then does the Grey Company proceed? Prestia looks at you unexpectedly, and you know that you must dispatch some members of your group to deal with each of these situations. For now, you must think upon how best to deal with the various roads ahead. Alright, completed the interlude. Many worries. Oh man, sorry. Alright, here we go. Through the loading screen. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so the Rangers have successfully taken on the Falcon clan. Let's see what Glowwine's map looks like. It looks a lot like the map of Middle-earth. Like the whole map of Middle-earth. Wow. Doesn't have Rohan on it though. That's kind of a mistake, I'm assuming. Interesting.
This then is our quest, to investigate the disappearance of Harding's men.
The ones he sent into Wildermore. He gave us the names of two. Windfara, a rider of no small skill, and Ledwig, Harding's own son. Horn traces out a course on Glewine's map. We will ride to the north of Harwick and follow the road through the wold until it turns west. That turning will bring us into Wildermore. This area here, do you see it? This land is called Rithen Downs, and the first settlement we should investigate is this one here, Skyflig, located at its northern bounds. What do you think of this course? I am ready to take it if you are, Staffdang. Yeah, sure, let's take that one. Alright. What's in here? Just other quests? Yeah, we're supposed to travel to the town of Skything. I'm really actually kind of annoyed by all these side quests. They're just like there. They're making... They almost need like a separate icon for the epic quest, kind of like what Guild Wars 2 does. That way you can clearly tell which one is which. Oh man, Wold Ruffian's still attacking us. That's when you know that you're too low level to go into Wildermore. But we're going nonetheless. Okay, so we need to go up way to the north here. Alright, Venom Tongue is still a quest. Good to know. Okay, yeah, we're making our way on up. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Alright, back this way I guess would be a good way up. Okay. I think it's interesting how they made Wildermore be kind of like higher up to kind of justify it being at such a weird, snowy place. I mean, obviously Nerzum is heavily involved, but it's like they kind of also tried to make it itself. But I think that's also part of the Tolkien terrain as well that he established earlier. Alright. Let's see here. Make our way on back down. I love Wildermore. It's one of the better stories for one. Side quest wise, epic story might be interesting. Since there's some things that you do and don't get to do. Because Wildermore is the first and maybe only place where they heavily melded the side quest story with the actual epic story and made the outcome be dependent on not the epic story, which I think is the first time that that's happened. So it will be interesting to see where we leave things off here. Once again, if you want the whole Wildermore side quest thing, feel free to watch my Wildermore series. Alright. Okay, you have arrived in Skyfling and should search for Windfara and Ledwing. Well, let's first get the stable master here.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Indeed they are. Okay, so it looks like we need to go on this way. I also made a trailer for Wildermore because Turbine never released a trailer. This was the first side quest that they didn't release a side zone, so non-expansion, that they didn't release a trailer for, which was kind of sad.
This land is besieged, stranger.
Yes, I am Windfara, and I am a rider of Harding's, Aldor of the North March. I am in the land at his request, but have fallen prey to some difficulties and could not yet make my return. Windfara laughs scoutly and gingerly, and rubs his wounded leg. This land is besieged, stranger. If you have not heard yet of the terrible aberration called Nerzum, you soon will. All of Wildermore trembles at his name, and they are not wrong to fear him. He slew my horse Windfoot, and no one will give me a new one with which to return to Harwick. It does not matter, with my leg in this state. Even though you can totally ride a horse with your leg in any state, there is little we can do to hope against Nerzum, stranger. But other foes in the Wyvern Downs are less imposing. If you explore the land and fight the mounted foes near the White Hand camp in the southeast, explore the haunted fishing village to the northwest, and keep them away from Thrym Redbeard's training camp to the east, then I will tell you more of this terrible foe. Hey Cordain, nice of you to pop in there. Alright, find the Whitehead camp, blah blah blah. Defeat all those guys. Alright, apparently we're only going to talk to one of these guys. Interesting. Okay. Let's head on out and we'll see what level these guys are. I'm guessing that they're 85. That's almost a certain thing. And man, I forgot how like dire Wildermore is. There's just so much struggle going on here. Alright, is there no other way out of that? I don't think there is. Good to know. And of course they picked to do something a long way away from where we were. My deed bestowed, blah blah blah. Warband, no thank you. Good, it looks like most of these are 85s. So that is decent, I suppose. Alright. Let's see if we can take this guy down. My goodness, we've gotten a lot better at our damage. Or something. Look at that. Slayed 1 out of 5. Okay, so defeat mounted combat foes in the Wyvern Downs. Hey, here's another one this way. Come on, buddy. Nearly got him. There we go. And there's one more over here. Oh no, those aren't mounted. Okay, we'll just run away from them. Alright, find the possibly haunted fishing town. Which is like way down here. Alright, here's another mounted guy. Come on. Almost got him. There we go. Alright, we don't want to fight him. Okay, there's another mounted guy. Okay, come on. Okay, just one more. Just one more. That's an elite, don't want to take him on. Alright, come on. Okay, if I remember right, this is the... one of the places we need to go. No, this is actually the Forlaw. Alright, hey, there's a mailbox that we don't need at the moment. Okay, somewhere around here there's that fishing village. We're gonna find it, but first we're gonna take out this guy. How is he deflecting everything? He's just the same as the other guys. There we go, there's some damage. Okay, come on. Almost got him down. Okay, there we go. Now, we need to go find this camp. And what else? Up there, and also the camp over there. Okay, well, let's find this camp, and then I think we will end there. So let's see, legendary item level up. Yeah, nothing too big of a deal. And you bestowed Slayer mounted foes. Alright. Let's see. Find the White Hand camp, I think is the only thing we have to do. So that should be relatively easy. Okay, we found the White Hand camp. The White Hand camp is crawling with enemies. How did they come to be here? And how is it cold? There's a lot of questions we have already, and this zone has just barely started. So yes, next episode we will hopefully find out some answers to what the heck's going on in here. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of The Epic Story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.